Good morning, guys. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Oh, pretty crazy night. Hitting all-time highs once again, making a big climb overnight after a pretty much choppy day. All day yesterday, we're sitting at right now about 3109. Nasdaq's sitting at about 8311 and 25. Gold was up slightly, but now it's kind of may turn back around. Retail numbers are in the news, showing signs of growth, which is good. White House had come out and said that the trade deal, once again, same news over and over, but I do think I think it's pushing the algos. So regardless. Made its move, like I had said, that we were looking at, still it needed about a $16 expected move, so that basically pushed up into there. Be interesting to see if the shorts get squeezed and we have a melt up type situation, not just today but going into next week, or today if we have a fade play. Watching Boeing this morning for a possible pullback, and then I would get long once again. Target would be about 372 if we can get that pullback down around the 368, 369. Apple having a price target upgrade, Disney upgrade, and Roku upgraded after they've already moved significantly, 35%, 20%. It's kind of funny that they waited this long. Not sure why. But all those had price rises, but I'd be very hesitant to just jumping into those to get long right now, that they're all extremely overextended. Some of the other stuff I'm watching is I'm looking through my whole list here. I'll be watching MU and NVIDIA after earnings. NVIDIA had earnings last night. Nothing really to report on earnings otherwise. U.S. retail sales rebound, but big ticket purchases drop. Somewhat slow as far as news goes, but looking pretty good so far. Definitely, you guys watch for that chop right out of the gate. We'll see if we can catch a trend and get some direction this morning. But if not, it's going to be another range day, just like it has been. Definitely a TGIF. Morning, guys. Morning, Jared. Morning, Garrett. Yeah, so we'll just have to see what pops up here momentum-wise out of the gate, and we'll go from there. Trying to see if there's anything else I like out of the gate here. All right, bell's going to ring in about 2 minutes, 20 seconds. If you don't got any coffee, grab it quick. Do some stretching. Got started a little bit late here. Sorry about that this morning, but we'll try to find us some good possible Friday trades, some good maybe swings in the next week, get things set up. Definitely going to be talking more about hedging at these levels. If the market is slow like it has been, we'll go right into it. If not, maybe we'll get some nice direction right out of the gate. And then in a little bit after it does slow down, or if it does, we will go more into talking about spreads and doing some learning exercises. So, I will be back in 1 minute for the bell, guys. That decline line up pretty high, starting the day off at 13.89. That's the highest I've seen it start all week this week. So that's a pretty bullish signal, but not surprised with with the overnight climb. So see if we can't catch some direction here. Slightly selling off there just right out of the gate, but that's just a little bit of profit taking, and algo's dropping. VIX hit a low of 1257 here pre-market, but now already down to into the 1270s. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that. Ticking pretty low so far. Tick is acting kind of weird on my screen for whatever reason, but ticking pretty well, pretty high here. Pretty bullish signal so far, guys. Morning, guys. What are you guys watching so far? What do you guys got your eyes on that I haven't been talking about? Walmart, nice. Yeah, Walmart made a pretty crazy move. Anybody that caught that was a heck of a trade. There was a lot of over extension on Walmart, and anybody that caught that, that was a huge trade from green to red. That was a big trade. I saw the Steven Spencer from SMB Capital. He posted a really good video yesterday about the Walmart trade, and it was just funny because it was like exactly what we were talking about being overextended. So it's pretty funny, but it was a good video. If you guys have the chance, I'll link that in the Discord here in a bit. Decline line staying nice and up here, not trying to trail off at all. We're at 14.11. Everything seems to be ticking up pretty well here. Oh, this tick chart is going to drive me nuts if it's going to act like this all morning. Weird. What was wrong with it? Huh. Never seen it do this before. Let's check in with our on our fangs here. Facebook chopping sideways once again. Apple trying to make a little bit of a push here. Already up $1.60. Amazon was up slightly, but kind of selling off. Netflix is chopping around once again. Same with Google and Microsoft. And this is gonna be the name of the game this morning. But I expect this to hopefully catch some direction. Maybe either direction. I don't mind. I don't care. I mean, I was expecting maybe a possible short squeeze because you got all these guys that are trying to get short at these levels, and then they're just gonna get squeezed up there. Micron. Has the bearish cross here on the 14.30. However, it has caught a nice little gap up here last night, and it is now going over middle Celt. If this can pull back down and test middle Celt for me, I would not mind getting long on MU target at this 48.94 level. But I would like to get a better entry than chasing it right now. Same with Boeing. Boeing pushing up pretty hard here, already up $4.22 at 371.90. Roku selling off slightly after being so overextended. This is not surprising. However, if it finds support on upper Celt, I am definitely getting long on Roku, so that will be something I'll watch, and I will call out for you guys. That might be a really good day trade for any of you looking for a day trade. Let's move on. Stupid thing, come on. Baba looking pretty good, holding middle Celt after all their record, or they came out with their that stock exposure I was talking about in China. They did, so looking somewhat bullish so far. Disney selling off, No surprises there, but still, I mean, it's got a big gap here. So it'll be interesting to watch. Now, this is on a 4-hour chart, so I will pull up the daily and weekly because it's still got plenty of room in there. McDonald's, as you can see, has just been chopping straight across here. However, we did finally get on the 4-hour the 14 and 30 crossing, so I will look at that on the daily as well. AMD way overextended here at 39.22 at all-time highs. Or 52-week highs. It'll be interesting to see if this wants to come back down for retest. So, guys, a lot of the stuff that's up above these upper celts, these are all well overextended as far as they are on the 4-hour. So you're just kind of chasing these. So I need to see these to make a pullback down for me to get interested. So the risk reward is there. Otherwise, I'm just chasing. And I know it's hard at these levels. You want to get in there. MU just absolutely ripping here. Already up 3%, but I don't see that's going to last. I really wish it would have pulled back into middle Celt so I could have got a good entry. Entry would have been directly out of the gate, but that, again, you're just chasing that. So Boeing still pushing up here hard. So yeah, if you're in these are great trades from yesterday, but otherwise there's, you're just chasing it and there's not a lot of risk to reward there. So I'll be keeping my eye on those, hopefully possibly get a good entry on those. Amazon selling off pretty good there. Netflix selling off slightly. Facebook still chopping. Google catching a little bit of a direction here, as well as Apple. And you can see the ad decline line kind of slowly coming down here, as well as the market is dropping down. We are now at 31.05 and 50 cents, still up $8.75 from yesterday's close. VIX coming up slightly. Tick is now working again. I think it just needed a minute to catch it. It usually gives me a little bit of the first minute, though, so that was kind of weird. I'm going to check in on my numbers here. QCOM leading the gate. Where is my... Yeah, Qualcomm up 2.9%. I just saw that on my watch list. Cat pushing up, Beyond up 170. And MU, but Qualcomm leading the way here so far this morning. Yeah, if Walmart can kind of hold its ground here, it's in the red but that's all from yesterday there, from the high of 125.38, now down at 119, but selling off pretty harsh again today. But we are coming down, and if it can rest on the middle Celt on the 4-hour and on the daily, I'll definitely get long. If that gets closer there, I will bring it up, and I will let you guys know, alert to that, because that might be a really good trade. So good eye on Walmart, because it's starting to set up. It's looking a little bit bearish right now, but if it can pull down and find support on both the 4-hour and daily middle Celt, I will definitely get long, and I'll hopefully get a good heads up into there, and it's kind of taking off now. Man, MU just ripping today. Already up $1.57 on a $48 stock. That's pretty significant. Chop, chop, chop. Looks like the name of the game. Man, this was a swingers week, I guess, because everything that moved was overnight, all night, all week. And I mean, not too surprised, but just so hard when we're trying to day trade a lot of these because of the market. I've just been so hesitant with my short-term swings. Yeah, I've got a lot of long-term swings on, and they're doing all right, but it's just so hard to find these short-term swings when the market's moving like this. Market continuing to pull back here just ever so slightly. Jacob in Discord, he believes in Qualcomm, and obviously it is ripping this morning. But if you're in there, I probably would. I'd be looking to take my profits. I wouldn't be holding on to it. It seems that's what it does. It rips and then it just drops. It gives it back a lot. Name of the game on QCOM there. Decline line continuing to make a slow move down here from the high of 1411 down to 1244 right now. Nothing too significant yet, but definitely keep your eye on that. Man, Costco finding just absolutely massive resistance at both 4-hour and daily upper Celt. And moving all the way down to middle Celt here. But if it can find support, I might pull that up and grab that. And again, I'll let you guys know. Google definitely coming alive here, up $13 now, 1%. Amazon trying to turn around a little bit of a sell-off there. Apple, Facebook, and Microsoft all shopping pretty much sideways. Netflix trying to basically just brought back what it gave back. So, yeah, pretty choppy still on the fangs with Google leading the way so far. Roku up 3% now, being pretty overextended. Roku, one of those things where I'm looking at now. I wouldn't be buying like today or even next week, but I'll be at these levels. I'm starting to get interested in building something short, a little bit more medium term in Roku at these levels. Getting pretty overextended here. But that's what I like. And then I pounce. Baba catching support on the middle Celt as well. And Disney now down 147 and that's 1%. So market finding some some footing here, finding some support now around this 3106 kind of line here. Starting to consolidate, find a little chop sideways. See if we can't find some direction this morning. Yeah, Disney's testing that support, right? Like you if you just saw in that chart had there. Yeah, Roku's week has just been ridiculous. I mean, yeah, out of control after earnings. But I like that. It's getting so overextended. I'm starting to look for a medium-term hedge to the downside.